He's going over the top of my brother, who's going onto his back like a pancake. My brother, in an act of God, reached up, and when I graduated high school, I was 6 foot tall, I weighed 225. When my brother, Tommy, the team called him the stick man, graduated high school, he was 5'9", 125. He played cornerback on the football team. In 1986, he played football against the California Central Valley school called Taft Union High School. They had a tailback named Tracy Rogers. He went and played 7 years in the NFL as a linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was 6'2", 244. That's a big man in the 80s. On this particular night, Tracy Rogers scored 6 touchdowns. And my brother played cornerback. And if you play cornerback, if you have to tackle a running back, that means something went really wrong. And on this night, this guy kept trucking. He'd see my brother, the stick man, not the hit man, and he would truck him, and he'd put his cleats on his chest and drive into the end zone. Except one play. On this one play, Tracy Rogers broke free for the touchdown. He's got 20 yards to the end zone. All he sees out there waiting is the scary little stick man, who he has trucked 5 times previous for touchdowns. And he decides at 6'2", 230, going against 5'9", 125, he's got a pretty good chance of chucking him again. Tracy trucks my brother. He's going over the top of my brother, who's going onto his back like a pancake. And as he puts his cleat on my brother's chest to drive off into the end zone, my brother, in an act of God, reached up and grabbed his untied shoelace and tackled him. Ripped his shoulder out of socket, and to this day my brother complains about tackling a guy who played in the NFL with a shoelace and ripped his shoulder out of socket. To this very day. I would have hated to be that guy in the films. You're going to have a full ride scholarship next year to Fresno State, and you got tackled by a stick man because you left a shoelace untied. Living above approach is avoiding any potential compromised situations. It's living a life that's impeccable, that we don't have any loose shoestrings flapping in the wind, that the enemy can trip us up and pull us down. So we have to ask ourselves this question: do I have any untied shoelaces in my life? Leave no shoestring untied.